everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you all for joining me today. So in today's video, we're going to be testing some new products. So I took a look at my last couple of hauls, my subscription boxes, and I pulled some products together so that I can test them on the face and let you know what I think of them. And yeah, so let's get started with that. My brows are done because I don't have any new brow products, and my skincare is all done as well. So let's get right into primer. So to start with, I'm going to start with the NYX Bear With Me Prime, Set, and Refresh Spray. So I'm going to give this a test and spray this. I'm going to use this as a priming spray, and then I'm going to add put my primer on top of that. This has such a fine mist. I love this. It has the lightest, almost spa-like fragrance. Oh, love this. Love this. Okay, and then the primer I'm going to use is from Believe Beauty, and it's the Pretty and Primed Hydrating Primer, and I hauled this recently, probably I think my last video. So I'm just going to put a little in the back of my hand. As I showed you in the haul, it's a really pretty blue shade, and I'm just going to tap it on. Blend it in. Okay, I can tell you it is definitely hydrating. No scent whatsoever, which is nice. It feels good. That feels very hydrating. Okay, I do like to use a little bit of a pore minimizing primer. What I'm going to do is, this isn't new, but I'm going to use the NYX Pore Filler Targeted Stick. This is really good. I'm getting back into a lot of NYX products recently. And I'm just going to put this where my pores are enlarged. So they're enlarged all in here. And then I put it on, and then I tap to make sure it gets right in those enlarged pores. And then I have some on my nose. Above my lip. And then I even go a little on the crow's feet. And it doesn't replace my Tarte Clean Slate primer. That is my holy grail. That you put that on and it immediately makes your pores disappear. All right, so that was priming. Now let's get into foundation. So I have two that I want to try. I have the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, and I also have the new, or fairly new, Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. You know, it's still fairly warm here in New England, so I'm debating which one. I know in my haul I said I was going to try this out, but I think I'm going to wait till the weather gets a little bit cooler here to test that out. And I think I'm going to try the Believe Beauty Foundation. So it has, as I said in the haul, it has a nice pump. So I'm going to pump out a little bit on the back of my hand. And even though I purchased this bamboo, what is this called? Buffer brush for foundation from Tarte to go with this foundation, I want to use it and test it out with the Believe Beauty foundation and see just how well it does with that. I can tell you that this brush as soft as it is and as dense packed as it is, it's really sort of absorbing a lot of the foundation. And I'm just not, oh no, I screwed up my brows. Well, that brow I screwed up. Oh well, I can fix that. I'd say this is like more of a, I'm gonna say this is more of a light to medium coverage foundation. I wouldn't say it's medium at all. I think it's a little just below a medium coverage. It could be buildable. So what I want to do is just take a half a pump and just pick some of that up and just dot it sort of on both sides here. I have a lot of freckles here and over here, some larger than others, and so if I use a patting motion, let's see if this is buildable. Yeah, it is. It is definitely buildable. Everything is blended nicely. This is an e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I'm just going to take the flat side and just go over that. Make sure everything is blended in. I've got to fix that brow. Okay, right off the bat, I can tell you that I don't feel like I have any foundation on at all. This is a nice shade for me. I mean, you know, I'm looking at my neck and it's very, very, very close to the tone on my neck. So it's a good shade. I can tell you that it feels very nice on the skin. But again, it's more of a light to medium coverage. However, it is buildable to be more of a solid medium. So, I mean, that's great. For this time of year, I think this is a great foundation, especially if you have, excuse me, if you have normal to dry skin, and come the very cold temperatures, you will probably really enjoy wearing that added hydration that it gives you to your skin. So, okay, so that's that. And as I said, I am going to hold off using this till when the weather starts getting a little cooler and I'm back into wearing more full coverage foundation. All right, concealer. So I do have two to try. I have the Kiko Milano Universal Stick Concealer. And then I have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, just a mini size. So I want to test out these. So this is what the little mini looks like of that. So I think I'll use this. And I'm going to apply a little concealer. I like to put it here, right in the inner corner where I have some purple, like right in here. And then I like to just put it underneath here. I have some purple down here as well that I want to conceal. So, and we're going to test this out if this really doesn't crease. Okay, I can tell you right off the bat, the formula is thicker. And although it's blending fine, it takes a little bit of work to blend that. But as you can see, it looks fine. It just takes a bit of work to get that blended in. I'm going to go into my sponge again and just kind of really blend that out. Okay, we shall see. I might, just to give it a try, I'm going to try this Kiko Milano and see And I just might just stick a little bit right in here. I know that sort of defeats the purpose of testing out the other one, but I really wanted to just give that one a try. I just put a little bit on there, just for a little added coverage. Okay, so there is that. Now for face powder, I do have this from Thrive Cosmetics. This is the Filtered Effects Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. This is in translucent matte. So I really want to give that a try. I've only used it one time before. And what I love about it is when you take off the cover, you have this little plastic cap here that just folds off. And then what it is it's a net, almost like a cushion foundation type of thing with the powder there. I'm going to take my SL Miss Glam. This is a round blush pro brush, but this is way too small to be a blush brush. I use this to just pack, to just powder underneath my eyes. So I'm going to pick some up on that, tap any excess off, and just set the concealer. And even though this is a creaseless concealer, I'm still setting it. Just because I don't like the feeling of that concealer sitting under my skin, especially if it has that thicker consistency. And then I'm going to take some and go over my nose. And over my T-zone, because I'm going to be putting a cream product on the cheeks, the blush. Okay, and then we'll powder afterwards. Okay, let's go on to, let's finish the face, and then we'll go on to the eyes afterwards. So I have two bronzers here that I hauled for you. This one is the Physicians Formula Buttered Donut Bronzer, right there, that I've swatched for you. And this is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in Lighter Skin. And so I really, let's see. I'm going to take my it's my Ray Ray brush number 1, and I use this for bronzer. So let's start out using the Essence one and see how the shade is on the cheeks. And I am putting this on right over foundation, so I am going to powder after I put the cream blush on. It's going right on over the foundation, and it's not picking up any of the foundation that I laid down there, which is really nice. Yeah, I like this tone for my skin. I've been using a lot of bronzers that are just a hint darker, and I think it's really visible, especially when I'm rewatching some videos or checking up on the status of some videos. I can definitely see the darker bronzer, or even when I'm editing. I should say when I'm editing videos. So that's nice. I like how that's just the right shade for my skin tone. And yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Okay, I do want to give this a little try. But I want a nice fluffy brush. I'm going to use this one. This is the IT Cosmetics IT Brushes for Ulta. And it doesn't say what this one is. Oh, yes, it does. Flawless Flower Powder. I'm going to use it for bronzer. So I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of that Physicians Formula, knock a little off on the hand, and then just kind of tap without putting it back in and tapping it over that just to see. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Just a touch more. That's really pretty. Both of those are really nice. Okay, blush. I do have a cream blush here that I really want to try. This is from Flower Beauty. And here's what it looks like. It's the Flower Beauty Gel Crush Lip and Cheek color. And this is in the color Strawberry Crush. So I've heard a lot of good things about this. And this is the flat F80 flat Kabuki brush. This one I've been using for blush. It's just cream blush. So I'm just going to swipe this over because I don't want to put the stick directly on. So I'm just going to swipe this brush and get some on the brush there. Tap it off on the back of my hand and then just tap it onto my cheeks. I don't mind cream products. It's just, I find some of them not user-friendly. And, oh, that's really pretty. Okay. Yeah, this is really nice. I have seen that it's got some really good reviews. Oh, it's really showing up now. Maybe I needed to get a little more. And what I like is it's not picking up the foundation. Just going to take what's on the back of my hand. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, very nice. This is definitely a plus. It's not something I'd use on my lips, but I'll strictly use this as a cream blush. Now I need to powder the face, so I'm going to go back into my Thrive. And I'm going to powder my whole face now that I've got the cream blush on. And this is an Ulta Beauty Powder 20 brush. And I'm just going to powder all over the face. Look at how pretty that all looks together. Wow. Okay, there isn't anything so far that I've tried that I haven't liked. I'm on the fence about the Creaseless Concealer. In my BoxyCharm, I got when they did the premium takeover, ABH did the takeover of the premium box. I got the Vegas Loose Highlighter Powder. So I really want to test this out. It's just this really pretty gold. Let me swatch it for you. It looks like it might be a little dark for my skin tone, but it's really pretty, and I really want to give this a try. Actually, I want to use a little bit of a different brush. This is from Complex Culture. And yeah, they don't label. Oh, here it is. All over highlight. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pick some of this up. Dust off the rest. And let's see. I'm a little nervous. And I'm not going to go beyond this point because, again, I've got the crow's feet. I don't want to accentuate them. You know, interestingly enough, it's not too dark. Look at how pretty that is. It's really not too dark. And then I'm just going to take my powder brush again and just blend. That's really pretty. Yeah, that's just so pretty. Okay, I am very happy with everything so far. Just stunning. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. First thing is first, I need to fix that brow because I screwed it up when I was applying the foundation. So let me just quickly fix this and we'll move on to shadow. Now for primer, I have the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This is just a little mini size. And I'm just gonna squeeze a bit out on my finger. As you can see that. And then I'm gonna spread it. And I am going to apply this all over the lid. It's very creamy. Okay. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it, but it does create a nice base for the eyes. Okay, for the eyes, I am going to test out the Sephora I Love palette in Light Cool. I hauled this for you all. So I'm gonna, let's see. I believe I swatched. Yeah, I swatched this for you. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS5. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to pick up some of this sheer vanilla white, like a light matte champagne shade. And I'm going to dust that all over the eyes to set the eye primer. I like to do that. Some people go right in on top of the primer with their mid-tone shadow. I don't like to do that because I find in my experience, it skips. And I find that powder shadows blend better over a powder base. So I'm just going to pick that up and just dust it all over the eye. And it's just going to set that primer. So we have a powder base for the shadow. And you know, I want a very sort of natural look today because this is a very light palette. Alrighty, now I'm going to go in to my Morphe. This was part of an eye brush set. This is just their little shader brush. And I'm going to go in with this sort of shade right in the center here. And that's going to be my transition shade. And I'm just going to start in the natural crease and just bring it up a little bit. You know, while I'm applying and blending the shadow, I want to talk to y'all about something. I have got so much product that I can be giving away to my subscribers. So I want to start a monthly giveaway, and I cannot take credit for this idea whatsoever. I got this idea from Allie Dawson here on YouTube. She's cute, she's entertaining, and she's got a great channel that she's building. And she does a No Waste Wednesday, which is on the last Wednesday of every month. She uploads a video showing what that month's giveaway is going to be, what's going to be in that month's giveaway. And where I have so much stuff, I thought I would do the same thing, except I'm not going to have it on a Wednesday. I'm going to have it on a Friday, and I'm going to call it Fortunate Friday. Leave me a comment down below. See what you think of that idea. And at the end of every month, the last Friday of every month, I'm going to upload a video showing what's in that month's giveaway. And then I've noticed a lot of you know, great comments coming from my subscribers, from all of you, and I really appreciate those comments. One of the things I want to do, and I may have mentioned this in a prior video, but I don't recall. What I want to do is, if you leave me an especially sweet comment, I'm going to reply on YouTube in the YouTube comment section. I'm asking for your email address or your Instagram handle so I can DM you, and I want to send you a little care package. I've got so much stuff that I want to give back to my true subscribers. So let me know what you think in the comments below of that. I'd really like to do that. And as I said, I want to call it Fortunate Friday. I'll leave Allie's channel in the description box down below, and I'll leave also one of her No Waste Wednesday videos so you can see the concept. Okay, this shade, wow, that blended so beautifully on the eyes. Okay, so I want to go in with a brush that's a little more dense and not as fluffy and big. This is an Ulta Beauty crease brush, and it's got shorter bristles, and it's a little more denser, we'll say, than the brush I used for the setting color. And I want to use this to just add a little bit of darkness in the outer V. And I'm going to use this shade right here. It's sort of a mid-tone brown, but it's very neutral. And I'm just going to pick up just the tiniest bit, dust it off, and then just kind of stamp it in here. And bring it down to the lash line. And then sort of blend in circular motions here. Just enough to just darken that outer V a little bit. Now for the lid. I need a flat shader brush. This is from Luxie. This is the small shader brush right there. And I'm going to pick up this pretty, gorgeous little palest pink shimmer in the center there for the lid. And I'm just going to dust that. That is so pretty. And I'm using it unfoiled. See how pretty that is and how nicely it blends in with the crease shade. That's just beautiful. Okay, now for the inner corner, I'm going to take this little pale champagne shade here. Just to lighten up that inner corner just a little bit. Now for underneath, I'm going to take this little mini angled liner brush from Bodyography. And I'm just going to pick up that mid-tone brown that I used in the crease to darken the outer V. I'm just picking up just a little of it. And I'm just dusting it right underneath here. And then I'm going to blend it right up. Just like that. So it gives you that little, looks almost like a wing. That's a really nice palette. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes. All right, you notice I'm not curling this eye. You've heard me say it before, I'm sure, several times. The lashes on this eye are longer and hold a curl better. These eyes, no, not so much. So now I have mascara. And I have two to test out. This one is from Believe Beauty. It's the Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara. And then this one is Item Beauty's Lash Snack Lengthening Mascara. So I'll do one coat of each on each eye so we can test them out. Let's start off with the Believe Beauty, which is only $4, mind you. And the foundation that I put on, $5. And the primer, I think, was $4 or $5. So as I showed you in the haul, it's got a nice narrow brush. It's a drier formula, which I'm not necessarily a fan of. And I'm not really seeing much length at all happening here. Which is a shame, because I was hoping that this was going to be, you know, really nice. Let's see how the Item Beauty mascara does. Again, this is the Lash Snack Lengthening Mascara. And this one, remember, has the tiny brush. See how small that is? Let's give this a try. Let's go in with coat 2 with this one. The one thing I can tell you right off the bat that I love about this brush is you can easily get into the inner lashes. Am I seeing volume? Not really. But I do need to test this on bare lashes. I'm putting this on over the Believe Beauty. And I really need to test this on bare lashes before I really, you know, have any final thoughts on it. Well, I really like the wand on this one. And again, I just have to test that out on bare lashes. Eyes are done. Face is done. Let's move on to the lips. Okay. So for lips, I have a couple of products here that I'm going to test out. This is the Zoeva Graphic Lips Eternal Brightness Waterproof Lip Liner. So I'm just going to line my lips, just naturally line them, and then we'll move on. This is like a pinky nude. Just fill them in. It reminds me a lot of MAC lip liners, the traditional sharpenable pencil ones. You know, it's a bit stiff to start off, but it seems to warm up as you use it. Okay. All right, then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Gives Back, the collab with Belinda Carlisle. And this isn't, it doesn't have a shade name. Yeah, it doesn't have a show us an actual shade name on here. But it's just this gorgeous little pinky nude. I'm just going to put dot a little bit of this on the center. Of each lip. Just like that. And then I want to put a gloss on top. And I don't know which one I want to use. I have 4 here. I have the Zoeva Powerful Lip Shine. I have the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Moon. I have the Ulta Beauty Tinted Juice Infused Lip Oil in Baby Pink. And I have the Catrice Powerful 5 Glossy Lip Oil. I think this is in the shade Watermelon. I'm going to hold off on that because I'm going to be doing a full video dedicated to Catrice. I'll hold off and use it on that one. And this one is more of an opaque shade, which I don't want. I want something a little sheer, maybe a little shimmery. Let's take a look at this Zoeva. That one looks like it's more of a matte as well. Yeah, I really want something a little shimmery, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline. I'm going to go in with the Lifter Gloss in Moon. And let's see. This one is very similar to the shade Fussy in the Fenty Gloss Bombs. That is so pretty. I like how it's not a sticky formula. I don't like sticky glosses. My hair is not necessarily long enough to get caught in my gloss, but I don't like the feel on the face, you know. That is so pretty. So that is the finished look. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the products I tested out today. I gotta say, I love that lip combo. The Zoeva pencil, the Too Faced lipstick, and the Maybelline gloss in Moon. This is such a pretty trio. Love that. That's going to be, you're going to see that on my lips a lot. All right, so that was everything. Now I want to go in and use a setting spray. And I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is the Fenty Beauty, what's the name of this? What It Do, DEW, Makeup Refreshing Mist. And I did haul this, I did talk a little bit about this in when I was doing my BoxyCharm unboxing. This has a super fine, look at that, super fine mist. So I'm just gonna set the face with this. It's like a cloud just drifting over. That's another one I could spray all day. Wow, I'm just gonna take my sponge and just where I feel a little of the spray the most. So that is everything. That's a full face of new products I've hauled from Sephora and Ulta, products I've received in BoxyCharm and Ipsy. Yeah, that's everything. I thank you all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, because that really helps out my channel and I really do appreciate it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this look, and let me know what you think about some of these products, and also what you think about that giveaway that I talked about earlier, the Fortunate Friday giveaway. So that's it. That's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're advised of all my future uploads. And with that, I thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.